Today, yet another motion for reconsideration was filed before the Supreme Court. So, how are preparations going for your reply to the Supreme Court?
Right now, that's what we're focusing on. It's really, as you know, the Supreme Court issued an order asking the defense, or actually the Vice President, to submit her comments on the motion for reconsideration that was filed by the House. So we have been working on it, and definitely we'll be able to file our comment within the 10-day period provided.
Wag naman 10 years.
Huwag naman 10
Attorney.
years. 10 days lang.
Pero yung mga ibang MR, you'll also take a look at what these are, or just the House of Representatives
We are
is the important one?
We are assessing that at the moment kasi ang kakabit ng MR are motions for intervention. No? And wala pa namang aksyon yung Supreme Court if pagbibigyan o igagrant nila yung motions for intervention. So we are looking if tingnan natin kung mag-i-issue ng order ang court for us to also comment on their motions for intervention, or we might also consider just filing an opposition. Sa ngayon, that is still being discussed in the defense team. In fact, just this afternoon, we were talking about it.
Are you open, although this is just a wish, because of course the High Court will decide, the call is for them to hold oral arguments. Are you open to that?
We're open to anything. We're ready for that. In fact, noong we filed the petition, that was always a possibility. So that has also been discussed in the defense team. And definitely, we'll just abide by whatever the court orders us to do. If it's oral arguments, we're okay with it. If wala man and it's just by pleadings, we're also ready for that.
Are you hopeful that the court, well, it is said that it is highly improbable for the court to reverse itself, but not impossible.
I actually, personally, from our side, from the defense team side, we don't even want to say improbable or impossible because we feel that it's highly speculative. Anything can happen. So, sa atin ngayon, our focus is to really give a very comprehensive comment that addresses all the arguments na nailatag ng House of Representatives sa kanilang motion for reconsideration, so that we can really present our position fully. And then we'll see what happens, no? So we don't really want to think about it as improbable or impossible, because again, anything can happen, and we just have to be ready to anticipate and be ready for whatever eventuality.
Ilan ba kayong legal minds dyan na, conferring?
The team is composed of 16 lawyers,
Wow.
but the number
Put
kasi
16 lawyers in a room and they will not agree.
they will have 20 opinions, di ba? No, but kasi medyo taken out of context when you say 16 lawyers. It's really because we also engaged Fortuna Narvaza Salazar, which is a firm. So it's really like engaging a firm. And you know naman in a firm, a whole team works on a certain case, especially a case as big as this. So most of the lawyers naman really come from Fortuna Narvaza Salazar. And there are 4 of us that are not with Fortuna Narvaza that have been collaborating with them. So it's been a good experience for us working with Fortuna Narvaza. It's been quite collaborative, and I think engaging a firm was the proper way to do it, because at least systems are already in place and it's easy to really coordinate with them on certain
Attorney,
matters.
are you also the same legal team? So the same 16 lawyers are the ones also handling the Ombudsman case as well as the NBI case?
Not all. In terms of the Ombudsman, the Fortuna Narvaza will also be collaborating with us. Initially, it was, for the Ombudsman case, it was myself and Attorney Paul Lim, kasi kami yung nag-handle din ng DOJ case, DVP. So it really depends on the client. No? So
in the case of the Ombudsman, it's just a referral. Is there an actual case that's been filed, or is this the same complaint that was given by the House of Representatives to the Ombudsman?
Yes, it's the same. It's the same. Well, I wouldn't really say complaint, because what the House of Representatives were saying was nagbigay sila ng copy ng kanilang committee report. However, the Ombudsman actually issued an order asking for those named respondents to submit their counter affidavits. So it seems like there is going to be an investigation, at least at a preliminary investigation, sort of. So that's what happened, and we've already submitted the counter affidavits of the Vice President along with the other respondents. In fact, I received information that either a day or 2 ago, some of the respondents already also received another order from the Ombudsman to submit their position papers. Dalawang kaso kasi yan, just so everyone understands.
Okay.
No? There's the criminal aspect and there's also the administrative aspect. So on the criminal aspect and also the administrative aspect, we've already submitted our counter affidavits. But I got information at least from some of the respondents, hindi pa kasi lahat nakakatanggap ng order, but that there is such an order for the administrative aspect naman, for those respondents to submit also their position papers.
Are you also representing the other respondents? These are the staff of the Vice President, right?
No, ma'am.
no.
May mga kanya-kanyang mga lawyers sila. I'm only representing the Vice President in this case.
But how does that work? Do you guys confer or talagang solo-solo na lang yung mga cases?
We don't, well, there is at least some coordination in terms of kung, for example, we need to get facts from another respondent. No? So may ganyang coordination. But naturally, hindi naman, it's not like a whole team that represents different people lang. We're really separate lawyers. No? And so if there's a need to confer, we know naman each other. But as far as like the way the defense team works and the impeachment team, hindi ganun yung dynamics. So it's really the lawyer that handles one client that works on that case lang. Walang intersection.
Okay.